Before the world knew towering cities of glass, there was a city of baked clay that touched the heavens. Before modern law, there were laws carved in stone. Before empires dreamed of greatness, there stood a city whose name made kings tremble. Babylon. Not merely a city, but a wonder rising between the mighty Tigris River and Euphrates River in the rich cradle of Mesopotamia, a land so fertile that ancient people believed the gods themselves had kissed the soil. Where rivers flowed, civilization grew. Where civilization grew, ambition followed, and where ambition followed, kingdoms rose like fire and fell like ash. Long before Babylon became mighty, the land was ruled by older powers, the Sumer cities, then the empire of Akkad under Sargon of Akkad, one of history's earliest empire builders. But empires are like seasons. No summer stays forever, and no throne sits beyond time. As older powers weakened, a small city called Babylon began quietly rising around the early second millennium BC. Not loud, not proud, just patient. Then came a king whose mind was as sharp as a spear and as ordered as a judge's scales, Hammurabi. And with him, Babylon changed forever. He was not merely a conqueror, he was a builder of order. He marched against rival kingdoms, Larsa, Eshnunna, Mari, and others, bringing much of southern and central Mesopotamia under Babylonian rule. But what made him unforgettable was not only war, it was law. He carved justice into stone. The famous Code of Hammurabi, one of the earliest written legal systems known to history. If a man destroys, he must restore. If he harms, he must answer. If he steals, he must repay. Strict laws, harsh laws, ordered laws, for where men cannot govern themselves, law rises like a wall. And Babylon flourished. Trade, writing, astronomy, architecture, wisdom. Its walls grew mighty, its gates grand, its fame traveled far. Yet history has a bitter proverb. The higher the tower, the farther its shadow, and the harder its fall. After Hammurabi, Babylon weakened. Rival powers rose. Foreign rulers came. Time changed the city's fortunes. But Babylon was not finished. Centuries later, it would rise again, greater, richer, and more dazzling than before, under a king whose name still echoes through scripture, legend, and stone, Nebuchadnezzar II. And when he rose, Babylon did not merely live, it shone.